T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I am reviewing Marvel Legends series Deadpool 2 Cable. Thanks to an assist from Dewdog Reviews. I got some stickers, y'all. Anywho, he found this and he just charged me shipping and the price. So I'm good. Yay, I love that. Anywho, here's the art on the side of the box right here. Here's that right there. You see Nathan Summers scratched out, and then Cable. You also see ages 4 and up. It changed to 14 plus. So Hasbro's growing up, and you see that X-Men symbol in there. And the X-Men covered with the Deadpool sticker. Anywho, I'm starting off with this comparison right here because I don't feel like getting this pose again, and I like it. Do you like it? I like it. McFarlane Toys Call of Duty figures. They fit in with 6-inch action figures, but Cable is not a tall character. He's not a tall character in that movie, and Josh Brolin is 5'10" in real life. And for the people who don't really even like listening to me, you're in luck. Here's another comparison. He's not really all that short. This is a really tall Deadpool right there. And he's not that much shorter than him. But I can't find my super duper armed up Cable from like a year ago or 2 years ago. It's been sitting in this room. I took it out because I was thinking, hey, I'm getting that guy and I'm going to want to compare him. I put it somewhere and I don't know where I put it. Yay. Pretty sure Shartimus Prime showed a comparison. If he didn't, shame on him. His collection is way more neat than mine. Anywho, this figure is the total package, and that's why they charge $5 extra, I guess. Well, it's super duper close. Super duper close to what I've been wanting for years, and I'll talk about that at the end because I don't want to bore y'all to death for the people that's heard me say it a bunch of times. But anywho, he comes with several accessories. Let's start with this main rifle. Here it is. Here is his big rifle. It has at least 2 extra colors on it. That's nice. All this extra stuff added to it. And you can take this little shotgun accessory and you can port that there. It has a port right here in it. That looks like a stand port size hole. And if I'm correct about that, yeah, it doesn't quite fit, but you can force it in there. This is the typical Iron Man blast effect. I had to force that in there. But this gun, you can take the Black Widow effect and place that there. Or Black Widow or War Machine. This is actually from War Machine. And you can even port in the smoke effect in. And here, come on. There we go. You can port that in there. Those should be too small for this one. You know, no, that can fit in there only because the hole is so big. It gets the fat part of that. But let me try this one. Oh no, that actually fits in there as well. I don't know how. It's not actually. It's just staying. It's staying, but it's not really ported in there. You can hold this in his hand, and it's a really gummy, pliable material. This is slightly more rigid, but it's still pliable. And this gun, slightly more rigid, just like the other gun. It's a tiny, tiny little gun. And does this have a little port in it? It has 2 barrels, but I don't think they're big enough. No, they're too small to fit blast effects. If you don't want him to hold it, you can put the gun in this holster right here. It sticks up that high. And where are we at? Oh, still in your hand. We can actually port this in there. I thought it would be a problem with articulation, but it goes all the way in there. Then on top of that attachment you saw me put down there, you actually get this right here, which I'm not sure if it serves any other purpose besides fitting on here. And there you are with that. That port isn't deep enough for anything, but there you are. Complaints, like, all that's good and fun that he comes with these accessories, but this little shotgun thing has that empty slot molding right there if you want to use it separately, so you got to worry about that. And both of them are made out of a super gummy material. It would be one thing if this little connection part had like a little lip, but they just basically stay on there, and it's all relying on friction to stay on there. And with it being a gummy material, it does not stay on there as secure as I would like. In fact, I can't even push it up right there. This stuff that's molded here stops it from wanting to go on. And when you put, like, make them hold it with one hand and then hold this part, you can just, because of the resistance, because he doesn't have butterfly joints, he'll be constantly pulling that off. So that's frustrating. But let's get into, oh yeah, he comes with optional fist. One fist has flesh colored fingers. The other has metal colored fingers, just like his actual fingers right here, and these fingers. This face, really good. Here's the gray in the hair. There's the shading for his feet, and yeah, really good. I like it. Here's his little cloak cape thingy, whatever they call this in the military. I guess it's an actual thing. I guess it will be a poncho, but it's all folded up. This is thick plastic, really thick. Not all that. It's pliable, but it ain't gonna get out of the way or anything. But to let you see, it's definitely shaped to fit on him like that. Shaped to fit over these. You can't really turn it in any way that's gonna still work for you. He has the techno-virus detail right there on his neck and on the back of his neck. The whole arm is a cyborg arm. The only difference in the colorization is the silver here and right there. There is no silver anywhere else. You have this shape right here. They went ahead and painted that sleeve right there, which is cool since that's a separate part. Normally some figures would have the swivel down here to save on paint or whatever. They didn't do that there. He has on this vest. The only way you're getting this vest off is by popping his arms out of the socket and then getting the vest off. Because, yeah, that's on their side. I like it. They do have some paint there. He's a part of the teddy bear club with Alpha I just got. I could see the molded in eyes for the bear, but they sure didn't paint them. So maybe I can take a Sharpie and paint that on there. I'll look at the images. They also didn't paint the little rope around his chest right there. So I'll see what color that is. If it's black, I'll paint that as well. But there's that. The buckle. This is a different color. Yeah. In fact, how did they do this? Because this is definitely black plastic. So did they actually paint the rest of the screen? Or no? I can't tell. This must be the painted part because I don't see them making this green plastic. And then, yeah, this is really good. I can't even really tell that's freaking painted. So it looks like it's green, and they paint it over. Let me let you see that this loop right there is still green. So they went over it in black, and I can see the green plastic kind of bleeding through right here. So that's good. You get this black strap around his leg. I imagine ammo and whatnot's in there. And here are his boots. Articulation. He has that new head where it's a double ball post so he can get all this woo, woo, woo. He can only look up. Well, that much. That's good enough. Let's put this thing on so you can get the full feel. You can look up that much. You can look down that much. So, and of course, rotate. But yeah, for some characters, I guess this will be better, especially characters with nothing on the head. Yeah, that's still good. Shoulders go out like that. Rotate. It's like ratcheted in there both ways. And let's let you see this one because it's shaped differently. It goes out that far. Ratcheted. It almost feels like they wanted to design a ball post in there, but you ain't getting no butterfly in there because it fights and goes right back into position. You get bicep swivel on both sides regardless of the different sculpting. The elbow bends deep on that side. Let's go on this side. Let's see. Deep on that side. Look at that. I mean, you got that to look at. He does have an ab crunch underneath of this vest. Let's see. I can get him back that much. And he can actually come forward a lot. The vest stays in place, but he comes forward a lot. It doesn't hinder it at all, to be honest. You get a swivel. Legs go out far. They don't drop down or anything. Kick up that much. Kick back a little. Swivel. Double hinge knees. Swivel. Kick back. Kick forward. Ankle pivot. And actually, you don't need to fight it. You can actually push it up without fighting. But you can fight and get the foot forward that much. The trigger hands go down and go up. The fist go in and out. All right, end of the day, good figure. I went ahead and painted on a nose and some eyes for this dude. I still need to paint that strap around his waist or his chest. But yeah, this is super close to what I've been wishing for years when I said if they drop the Build-A-Figure piece and even maybe charge $5 more. This is super close to what I've been asking for. But they never quite get there half of the time. Bringing Black Panther back out here, the articulation that these things have, and I've been saying this in my previous 12-inch Marvel Legends figures reviews, I was like, if they shrunk all this down and started putting that into these figures at this size, like the toe joint, the ab articulation with the torso articulation, butterfly joints, boot swivel on everybody, multiple hands, multiple face sculpts. Like if they did that and started selling it at $25, I'd be happy. We got about halfway there. You get one face sculpt, you get multiple hands and a bunch of accessories and a good likeness. But they don't want to step up and give us that extra articulation for everybody. Some of the figures are starting to get it, and I do appreciate that, and I do acknowledge it. I can't wait till we get to the point where everybody has the actual ab crunch and the diaphragm joint on top of that with the drop down hips and butterfly joints on everybody. If all the figures had that, plus extra face sculpts and a bunch of accessories like multiple different types of hands, like, yeah, these things would be killing the import game. Outside of that, as far as what this figure does come with, my main gripe is I wish these weren't so gummy and they attached to this a little bit better than that. That would have been great. Oh yeah, and blast effects for everybody. Charge $30. Well, no, I wish Hasbro, I don't know how much it would cost to get a different head sculpt plus blast effects and everything else he came with. Would that be more than $25? I don't know. Like, Hasbro should do a poll asking us what we'd be willing to pay for, as far as they've done that before. And I think they decided to start charging us $5 extra because they asked, would we pay an extra $5 for whatever? I can't remember the specifics, but I guess that's what they're doing here. This guy comes in a special box and we're getting other special box stuff. But yeah, it's not quite all the way there, but it's still good. Anywho, I'm not going to have any other Deadpool 2 movie figures or Deadpool movie figures until they charge me on Monday or Tuesday for Domino, and then I don't know when I'm going to get charged for Negasonic and Deadpool himself. But yeah, so next week I should have a review with Domino and be able to compare it to him. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this. Thank you again. Dog Reviews. He's not as evil as you may have heard. Anywho, thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really